All right, welcome back to season 3 of our show, and today we're smoking up some wings, jalapeno, garlic, and lime. Let's show you how to get it done. So right here we have some fresh jalapenos. We got some garlic, we got some lime, I got some purple onion. We got our chicken wings over here. Now these are chicken wings that are completely intact, the wings attached to the drumstick part, and we got that little wing part on there as well too, so that's how you want to do that. We got a little olive oil, salt. Let's show you how to do this. Whole garlic right into the processor with it. And before we cut into our jalapenos, we're going to do our lime. So you want to touch your chicken last. So these are limes. Now I rolled these out already, just like this. This is rolling out your limes. And limes are very hard to get juice from if you don't roll them out. So just do that to your limes. I rolled them out, but it doesn't hurt to roll them out again. So make sure you roll them out. And now I'm just going to sprinkle the lime right over top of our chicken. Now you got the lime half of it done. It's just better when you just put it on the chicken just like this. And I'm going to make sure I touch my chicken last. Now these don't have seeds in them. Just so you guys know that limes don't have seeds, so you don't have to worry about catching any seeds. So that one lime made a lot. Usually they don't yield as much when you squeeze them out. So I think I'm going to put one more and that's it. Depending on how much juice I get out of here. And squeeze them both in. And that looks like that's about it. I got some real juicy limes. Perfect. All right, so I won't need that third one. So let's cut our jalapenos. I'm just gonna go like this, cut the ends off, and I'm gonna chop them like this. Now before you go touching jalapenos, make sure you have a glove on, because it'll get spicy on you. And anything you touch therefore after, you will set yourself on fire. So make sure you don't touch your eyes or anything else, and make sure you either use gloves or wash your hands thoroughly. All right, and with that, start with a little chop. Now I'm going to add the olive oil to it as I chop. If I can get my hands on the button from these gloves. You want to go fine with it. Let's take that off and let's see where we're at. Now look at that. Looking pretty good here. So what we'll do is just take this right off of here. I'm going to put it here. I'm going to get my salt on first. I'm not going to use too much. I'm just going to use a couple of pinches of salt. Everybody's level is different, so make it yours. So I'm going to go about there with that one. And then I'm going to get this in. Just like that. Now I think I'm just going to use it all up. Now you can marinate this overnight, but you have to be careful when you marinate this overnight. If you go too long, all the skin's going to come up from all the acid on the chicken, because you got a lot of jalapeno in here. You got a lot of acid in here from the limes. So make sure, if you are going to marinate it, just a couple hours. I like to go with this. And just 30 minutes out at room temperature is all you need. So let's get in here. and just mix it up. Also, if you go too much with this, it'll get real hot on you. So unless you really like the heat, let it go. But if you don't, a couple hours will do. And that is it. All right, we're gonna get back here. I'm gonna let these sit for about 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna show you how to get these onto the cooker, so stick around, don't go anywhere. All right, we're ready to hang these. Now we're hanging these today. I forgot to tell you guys that. So we're using this right here. I got a barrel cooker, and this is just a hood from another cooker. So we're gonna use this. You guys won't have this, but I brought it inside the house because I can do that. It comes apart. I'm just gonna show you how to hook this outside of all the smoke that's gonna go on my face, and you guys can see this being done easily. So what I do is I just take my wing, just like this, and I'll hook straight through. Let me just go to the back of this. I'm gonna hook straight through the back. Being careful not to poke yourself. And this wing, just find the bone, and then you're in. So here we go. So this is actually through in between the two bones of the wing portion. So it's hooked just like that. So we're gonna get it just like that, and I'm gonna hook the rest of these. So I'm gonna go from the back, find that bone in between the two, and hook through. There we go. So I'm gonna hook all of these, and then once I get them all hooked, they'll be easy to hang. So while I'm doing this, I gotta tell you guys that I'm using a pit barrel cooker today. And the cooker the hood to this part right here, it came from a bullet smoker. I ordered a bullet smoker. I wasn't happy with it, and at the end of the day, they were like, just keep it, don't send it back to us. And to me, I'd rather send it back because it was junk. It was a Chinese duck cooker. I found out later on that's what the bullet is. So if you guys have the bullet, I'm sure you guys experience the same thing that I experience. That's all right, I got extra hooks. You guys experience the same thing that I experience, that they don't cook well. And you got to keep putting fuel in them, and the door on it is just not a good mechanism, and the cooker is not designed to do that. Now if you got a couple of little pieces of chicken and you want to hang those, or maybe you got a duck that you want to put on it, you can do that. But other than that, the bullet cooker was a fail. And it's a shame because it's a nice cooker, but there's hope. I took the cooker that I have, which is the pit barrel, and I used the top of this one, which you're going to see right now, and I stuck them together, and I call this my Frankenstein grill. And it cooks great because I got this lid right here I can put on top. I can open this up, adjust my vent. If I want to get to my food, I can take this off. And I got a temperature gauge on the back of here, which we'll swing around and show you when we're done with this. I got a temperature gauge on back here that allows me to see my temperature as well too. Where with the pit barrel, you really can't see your temperature and see what you're cooking at because it's kind of a set it and forget it. But not with this. I can put this on top of the pit barrel, adjust those holes, and now I can bring up the temperature of the pit barrel. Because the pit barrel, for you guys that own it, you know it's locked into position and you can't do anything with the cooker once the lid's on it. But other than that, it's a great cooker. Alright, so now that we got this, I'm going to show you something else here. So I'll take this, I'm just going to put it right over top of the bowl. This way there's no messes. If you guys can see down in here, I'm just going to take these and just hook them right around now without making a mess. Look at that. How easy is that? So I take all these, just hook them. And this is why I wanted to do this here, because I didn't want to let smoke on my face as I was showing you guys this. And this is just a great way to hook these And now you can just bring the whole thing right outside, basket and all, so nothing drips or leaks all over your kitchen. And it's a good way to do this. So here's all my wings, nice and hooked, every single one, and this is the last one. There you go. So you can space them out. And now, if I want, I'm just gonna take these gloves off. Normally I don't work with gloves because they're just not good. But I only work with these gloves because it's hot. All right, so now I can lift all these up and you can see all of these wings in here, and I can go right to my grill with these. So, took a little explaining, and this is the temperature gauge on front. So, that's the bullet. You can see the temperature gauge there, and just like that, I can control my temperature. All right, we'll meet you onto the cooker, so stick around. Don't go anywhere. All right, so this is our setup. Now this is the bullet, and this is the pit barrel. So what we're gonna do is take the lid off the pit barrel and just come over with the bullet, and she lays right on top. How convenient is that? Let me just straighten this up. So now our wings are right over top. And here's my lid. So my lid's on top, and then I could just close down and adjust my holes here. Just like that. So I'm just gonna leave it just like that and let it rock. I'm gonna cook these probably about 250, 275, and let them roll. We'll meet you inside. Don't go anywhere. All right, those wings are on the grill, and while they're on the grill, we're just gonna show you a very fast bean salad. So right here I have some red dark beans, and we're just gonna start getting those in this basket. Now, the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna make a little marinade for them, or we can say a little sauce that they're gonna kind of swim in. We got some olive oil. I'm going in with just a touch of distilled vinegar. And then we're just gonna whisk. You don't need much, just bring it together. That's all you need, just like that. So now let's get our beans in. Now these beans were cooked. Nothing in them, there's no salt, there's nothing. So I cooked them and I just put them right in here. So I'm just gonna give them just a quick toss. In fact, I'll just toss them real quick here. All right, we're going in with some olives. Now these are pimento olives. And in case you guys aren't familiar, that little red pit in the middle there is a pepper. It's a sweet red pepper. And because the olive is so bitter and salty, and the pepper is so sweet, it just mellows out the whole taste of the olive. So if you guys ever wondered what that was in there, that's what it is. So we're going with a little oregano. Now you can make this yours, put in whatever you like. I'm going in with fresh garlic. This is a good go-to salad because when I'm tired, you can put this in the fridge and it just mellows out. And you can make some white rice with it, which we're having tonight with it, and with these wings, and it just marries each other beautifully. So here's our garlic. If you don't want to add the garlic, you don't have to. Bell peppers, green. We're going to go on with those. Now I just kind of judge it out so I don't throw too much in, but I pretty much know my ratio, so I think I'm going to go there with it. And I think I'm just going to use everything. Why not? Now we're going to add a lime to this as well. So I'm just going to roll out the lime again. Now because we made those wings with some lime, we need something to complement. And again, there's no seeds in here, so we're just going to squeeze 1/2 of that lime in because it's got a lot of lime juice. You don't want it to be too bitter. Let's get that in there. All right, and we're going to give it a toss. Turn it over. All right, let's try that. Lost a little bean, but no big deal. Let's give this a try. Excellent. Use a little black pepper. And we're gonna just spin it again. And give that a shot. Excellent. Simple, easy, refreshing. And there it is. All right. We're gonna get onto the grill, put this in the fridge, chill it out, and we're gonna meet you back out there. So stick around, don't go anywhere. All right, half hour in, let's see where we're at. See, this is why I did this off the cooker, so you guys can see everything being done. Now, if I had to get that in here and put all these in and deal with all this smoke, you guys wouldn't have really got all these nice pretty pictures here. So we're gonna let these go a little bit more. I think I'm gonna go about 7 more minutes, and then we're gonna just pull the whole thing in like we did the last time to show you guys. So stick around, don't go anywhere. All right, here we are, season 3's chop and block, jalapeno and garlic and lime wings. Let's show you what we got. Look at those. So now I left them inside this just so I can show you what we got. Guess the top of this. And we're just gonna start pulling some out. I'll let these cool down for a few. And let's get some out of here. So we can plate up with a few of these guys. Looking pretty right. And I think I'll go one more. All right, so let's get these hooks out of here. Show you what's going on. See how easy they come out? Can't complain with that, right? Just get them back in the basket. The nice part about these is you don't have to turn them or anything, so you always want to hook these, because if you have a lot of wings, you just hook them all, pull them all at the same time, and you're done, you're out of it. And by the way, these are the pit barrel hooks. So pit barrel smoker, those are their hooks. Great hooks. Have all the hooks I tried, they're the best. All right, let's get into one of these. I'm just gonna move this off to the side for now. Let's get this down on here. I'm gonna take my knife and just chop through, just like that. Let's see what we got. Give that a pitmaster taste. Wow, that's good. It's got a little heat. Smoked beautifully. I'd let these go for about 47 minutes. They're excellent. All right, let's put these on a plate and see what they look like. We're gonna bring in our plate. Now that was that salad that we made there, that beautiful bean salad. And we're just gonna plate up with a little rice on here. Just gonna get my rice right in the middle of that plate. See, if you get your rice in the middle, then that gives you time to put something on each side of that plate. So let's get our rice in the middle. put that down like that. We can get our wings in here. I'm just going to park 2 of these wings here on this side, like that. And we'll go 2 on the other side, like that. I mean, they're wings, so nothing too fancy here. Let's just move that off to the side. And we're going to put a little dent in the middle here for a little cushion. And then we're going to get some of that beautiful bean salad right in the middle of that, smack in the middle, center mass. Here we go. Can't go wrong with those. Just keep them all right in the middle. There we have it. I think I'm going to go a little bit more. This is why it's important to make that little dent on the top. Leads for a beautiful presentation. Make it even. And, like always, we're just going to clean this plate up. So let's just get this plate cleaned up. And I think we're going to garnish with a little lime on each side, just like that. Bring it back, and there it is. All right, we're going to get situated, and we're going to meet you guys right back here, so stick around. Don't go anywhere. All right, and there it is. Jalapeno, garlic, and lime wings. Served up with some beans and rice. Nice cold bean salad there. Can't go wrong with that salad. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Put a couple of chips on the side just for that crunch. Always gotta have that crunch. And if you guys like this video and more videos about to come, don't forget to give a like. Hit that bell, this way you get those notifications first. As always, we enjoyed having you. Get that little Pitmaster taste there.